And before I close out this section, there's a few little touches I want to go over to be sure you're equipped with every piece of information about Shopify. Now, one thing we always do, as I said, you always want to be sending customers to your product page, is we set up a URL redirect. So just search that up here in the top, URL redirects, create URL redirect. We're just going to do /sale. Now, click the little icon here to view the store. And this will send us to the home page, but we want the people to go into the product page. So we'll copy the URL for that, paste it here. So now if someone were to type in, let's go back to the home page, to type in trevellobags.com/sale, it wouldn't take them here to the home page. It would take them to the product page, which is what we want. And this is what we're going to have linked in our bios of our advertising accounts or through paid ads, the link that they click. So /sale, save. Let me just demonstrate this. trevellobags.com. Search it on the home page. Now, if we put /sale, search it, it's on the product page. Boom. So you're good to go on that. So the homepage, this is where you'll be able to see the amount of people that are on your website. So you'll basically have it usually set on today. It'll show you the amount of sessions, the sales, the orders, and the conversion rate. Orders, they'll show up here, and this is where you can send them to your supplier or do whatever you have to do with them. Products, if you want to add more products, which we always do one product branded stores, but you can add them here. Inventory, and just everything you would need if you had to edit something. Next one that matters are analytics. And what I'm going to do after this little recap is head over to the Flying Spinner store and show you how to analyze analytics. And then we got discounts. Instances when you'd want to use a discount is some certain holiday or type of campaign you're running. Like if it was Black Friday and you wanted to put that in your bio or in your advertising to use this code, you would just make a code right here. It could be an amount off products. It could be BF20. Make the percentage 20. So people who use this code in checkout can get 20% off. This is amount off products. So you'd want to do amount off order and then just do BF20, percentage 20%, and then save. So you're good. And then someone could use this code on your website. Then of course, to get to your online store, you just click online store. You can preview it here, customize here. Pages, navigation. If you remember, these are the ones that we set up. Terms of service, privacy policy, contact us, everything. Point of sale is for in-person businesses, so you don't need to worry about that. Then apps, you can see all of your apps show up here. If you need to add something else that you figure out, which we're going to be going over some Shopify apps at the very end of this course, but you would basically go to the Shopify app store and then add them here yourself. But again, be going over the most important apps you need to know at the end of the course because they're not fully necessary to add right when you build the store, but it's better once you start scaling up. So we're all good here. So let me quickly go over to the Flying Spinner store and go through these analytics with you. So now, as you can see, we're in the Flying Spinner store. This was October 1st to January 31st. Did that $148,000 in sales, which I believe I showed you guys earlier. But basically, let's just pick a random day and I'll show you how I analyze this. So this was a below average day when I was running this. So $400 in sales, this is where you can track it, see when the orders are coming in. Store sessions, as you can see here, you can just track these. And what's cool is this is comparing it to the day before. So the day before, we're down 30% from there. And you can see it in the back there. Different times when the orders are coming in, but that didn't really matter. 14 total orders, and then we had a conversion rate of 2.1%. So what this lets you see is the amount of people who get to cart, then they get to the checkout, and then the amount that actually checks out is so much lower. And like I said, you want to aim for this to be around 2 to 3% based on your website, but of course this can fluctuate based on how you're advertising. If you're doing organic advertising, it's usually lower, while paid advertising is higher, but also on your product if people actually want to buy it. But just know if it's under 1%, it's probably the website. So you need to work on that. But 2% right here is probably average. I've had some get up to 5-6%, which means out of 100 people who get on the store, 6 would buy. So if we had 600 visitors, as you can see here, that'd be 6 times 6. So that'd be 36 instead of 14 orders and over double the amount of orders or the amount in sales. You can see average order value here, which I'll be showing you how to increase when we go over the apps. Top selling products, Flying Spinner. Same every day. You can see location, most will be in the US. And this was one thing I mentioned, as almost everyone's gonna be on mobile. 540 were, and only 39 were on desktop, which is why we focus on the mobile view so much. Sessions by source, as you can see, it's pretty much all TikTok. And this doesn't track the best because I know literally all of it was coming from TikTok. And that's pretty much it for the analytics section. One thing I wanna show is live view. This is one of the coolest parts of dropshipping. And honestly, I have no idea why there's an order. I assume it's one of you guys who came from my YouTube video about this product because I have not posted a video about this thing in years on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anything. So it might be one of you guys kind of trying to mess with me, placing an order and seeing if you can get a spinner from me. But pretty much this is where you'll see the sales. You'll see how many people are on your website right now, and they'll show up on the map right here. And this, you might have seen the clips before, it'll just start ticking up like crazy once you get orders, along with the sessions. It'll show you your top locations, what people are buying, and this is the fun part to watch. Every 10 minutes it updates, so it'll show an active cart, then it'll show it when they get to checking out, and then it will show it when they purchase. Pretty cool to see, and I've definitely spent some time looking at this when I have a video going viral. As you can see now, there's a bunch of orders right here. They say unfulfilled, but that's because I used a different supplier where I didn't have to put in the tracking numbers here. And yeah, this again is a one product store with a simple website built around it. Getting to this point right here with a winning product, clean website, and all the backend setup is definitely a win in itself. And statistically, even less than 10% of people who say they want to start dropshipping even get to this point. So you should definitely be proud of yourself for that. But to actually start making money from dropshipping, it comes from our advertising. You can't make money from this website if you aren't getting people on this website. And to me, this is the best part, although with that being said, there is a lot that goes into being able to successfully advertise a product. I confidently know that this course has already been packed with a ton of value, but the advertising is where Dom and I really take pride in what we teach. Throughout all of our advertising accounts over the past few years, we have done well over 100 million views, probably getting close to 1 billion, with most being product-focused videos that are making us money. And even though we're about to teach everything we know about organic and paid advertising, if you do want to have long-term success with this, your mindset needs to be in the right space. So before the big advertising section, Dom will be taking you through a mindset chapter, covering ideas that, if followed correctly, basically guarantee your success and make you unstoppable.